Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a complete, full Anime Dimensions beginner guide. Before the video starts, I'd like to say I'm actually doing a Shadow Monarch giveaway in my Discord server. Once you join the server, you go to giveaways, then you can see the Shadow Monarch giveaway, and you click this little button right here, and you'll be in the giveaway. Alright, let's start the video. Alright, so let's just say you spawn into the game. By the way, you can skip ahead to where your progress level is already at in Anime Dimensions. But right now we're at the spawning progress. So when you spawn in, it's probably best to choose Ichigo. His name's actually Ichini, or Ichini. He's probably the best starter character. But after you do that, you want to go ahead and go to the code board, right over here, next to all these leaderboards. You scroll down and redeem all of these codes for gems, maybe even raid tokens. And if it gives you 1.6 thousand gems, let me then the character you want to buy is probably Christmas Altar. Save up for her. Don't buy any other characters. Get Christmas Altar. She's actually insanely broken. She's like the best raid character right now. Like the best for boss damage. A lot of people think she isn't because Spit said it's not. But if you have high enough cooldowns and a good Kurumi, then it's probably the best character. It just kind of depends on your stats. But even if you don't have good Kurumi or anything, she's still like top 3 raid characters. She's also really good for Dimensions, so make sure to get her. So after you redeem all these codes, you want to go ahead and hit Dimension, create, do Titan Dimension, like obviously. And if you have Christmas Altar, you're just going to breeze through all this. Even if you don't have Christmas Altar, all this is going to be easy. Now, just so you guys know, do not upgrade anything under an epic card. It's just not worth it. But after you clear Titan Dimension, you want to go ahead and start doing raids and speed raids. Speed raids because you get extra raid tokens, and you get shadow tokens to buy Shadow Monarch, which is the best character in the game right now. Which I'm giving away, but I already said that at the start of the video. Yeah, but you want to kind of start getting into raid. With raid tokens, there's a lot of really good characters. The one I recommend buying is Naruto Beast. He's going to leave in 13 days, and he's the best raid character in the shop right now. But let's say after you get into Demon Dimension, it's starting to actually get pretty hard. That's if you don't have Christmas Saber. If you get Christmas Saber, it's actually still pretty easy. But if not, it's kind of hard. And here's actually a really good trick. So if you can't get really good cards, do this thing called Time Challenge. Every time you kill 100 mobs, which sounds insane, you have 8 minutes to do it. So even if you're really bad, you're gonna get 200 to 400 points. So that's 2 to 4 cards. And you can get common cards, uncommons, rares, epics, and legendaries. And it's actually always on your level too. So if you're in the max dimension and you do time challenge, you get max level cards. So whatever dimension you're in, you're gonna get max level cards from time challenge. So if you're ever stuck and can't get any good cards, just do time challenge. You also want to do your free daily boss rush, but don't buy boss rush tickets. And also, you want to put some characters in your assist slots. And the way you do that is you just take a character, hit equip, and it has equip assist 1 or assist 2. But once you're at Curse Dimension, things are actually starting to get hard, especially with the first boss. And the way to counteract that is actually by AFKing raids. Yeah, it seems kind of weird, but with Tiny Task you can AFK raids overnight and get about 1,000 tokens depending on how strong you are. If you're weak, 500. Every night, plus you got a character, or chance to drop a character, cards, and even accessories. Now we're gonna get on to accessories. Accessories are really insane things in the game. They help boost you a lot. Also, let me tell you what stats you should go for. The main stats you should go for is attack, crit chance, and crit damage. But you should also go for cooldown reduction and assist cooldown reduction. They're just a little bit less important than crit chance, crit damage, and attack. So try and get all of those. But once you've AFK raids, save up 3.6 thousand tokens, which sounds like a lot, but if you AFK raids for 3 to 4 nights, then you can get Naruto. And that'll just destroy Curse Dimension, but by the time you already have Naruto, you're probably already going to be in Villain Dimension, which is probably where you need to start getting traits. What I mean by traits is do infinite mode. Just keep doing your daily infinite mode. If it says trait tokens unavailable, then don't do infinite mode because it won't give you trait tokens. Traits are these things. They're also really broken. They're basically accessories. But don't spin until you have a really good character like Christmas Saber or Naruto. Or even Ichigo, Makima, or Shadow Monarch. You also might want to start collecting stat bonuses. If you don't know, what, is he supposed to have his shirt off? Okay. But stat bonuses are these things, but the ones I'm talking about is a collection stat bonus. By getting different characters and skins, you can get stat points, and they give you different damages like crit chance, crit damage, boss damage, mob damage, cooldown reduction, attack, even HP, but that's like useless. And if you're also having trouble clearing dimensions, don't do hardcore mode. Because you still probably have your codes, which means you're still going to be getting 2 points every, or not 2 points, 2 cards every run. And if you get stuck, just do time challenge. By the way, if you get on one of these leaderboards, it does nothing, so do not worry about getting on these leaderboards. Also, all cards are the same. Like, these 2 legendary cards will be the same, it's just they have different substats. They don't do different things, because I see a lot of people be like, is Monkey Titan card better than Chainsaw Man card? No, they're the same thing. It's just depending on your luck, it'll have different stat bonuses. Or not stat bonuses, substats. Which is what I was talking about earlier. You want to go for crit chance, attack, and crit damage. And cooldown reduction, assist cooldown reduction if you can. And just keep doing your free boss rushes, and once you get 1,000 tokens, do not buy a mythic card. Only buy mythic cards if you're actually at the max dimension. Also, if you ever drop an extremely good legendary, one that's kind of like this, but it'll be missing 1 substat, because mythics actually have an extra substat. But if you drop a really good mythic that has crit chance, crit damage, and attack, you can actually upgrade it for raid tokens. Oh, you see I can upgrade this card. Once you have it at max, you have an option to upgrade it to this. You have an option to upgrade it to level 121. Also, don't worry about pets until you get late into the game. You do want to have a pet though, because they're actually kind of useful. Nah, I'm just going to skip Sword Dimension, because Sword Dimension's kind of easy. I don't know if I still have Sword Dimension cards, but I can try and clear Sword Dimension. Actually, let me see. I do have Sword Dimension cards. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to Ghoul Dimension. There's also not really anything special right here. So, also I gotta tell you what accessories you're gonna need in Raid. And here you either want to buy, yeah, you should probably just buy a Dragon Ball accessory. They're not really that good for mob damage, but they're very good for boss damage. If you really want mob damage, then go for Chainsaw Dog, but I'd advise you to go for a Dragon Ball accessory, just for when you get later on into the game. So let's just go ahead and say you're at Fate Dimension. This is also just not special at all. Saber actually is pretty good, but she's not really the best. Also, if you're gonna buy a Roblox character, I'd advise you to probably just end up saving up for Shadow Monarch. But if you want, actually no, get Ichigo. He's leaving very soon. I did not know he was leaving that soon. Ichigo is pretty close to Shadow Monarch, and Shadow Monarch is the best character in the game right now. So let's just go ahead and skip to Slime Dimension. So Slime Dimension is actually kind of special, because Slime Dimension actually has really good accessories. Plus, that also means you're almost at the max dimension, so you're going to get more rewards in Raid, and you're also going to be able to do more damage. So once you're in Slime Dimension, you actually want to extremely focus on Raid, because they're probably going to add a new Raid character soon, and it's most likely going to be good because it's actually going to be an event, a New Year's event character. So you should probably be saving up for that. Also, never buy this gold, it's like the worst thing in the game. But if you do extreme focus on Raid, you're actually going to start dropping stuff. Even if you just AFK overnight and do like 3 raids a day, you're going to start dropping accessories, cards, characters. You'll be able to have raid tokens. If you have 4.6 thousand, or if you already have 3.6k and it's still a long time till the update comes, then you can go ahead and buy cards if you want. Also, don't worry about getting characters as soon as they come out, limited raid characters, because they stay for about 1 to 3 months. So you don't really need to focus on that, but you do need to focus on Naruto because he's leaving soon. But yeah, once you're there, or at Slime Dimension and you're highly focusing on raids, you want to try and awaken Naruto if you already got him. If you do, then you'll actually be able to clear dimensions pretty easily. So that'll help you get through Slime Dimension, which I know is really hard. But you're also going to have to learn how to use Naruto. So let me just equip him. We gotta go into Dimension. Let's just say you're in Slime Nightmare. I'll go ahead and unequip one of my cards just to make it easy. Actually, I'll unequip two of my cards. Not to make it easy, but to make it hard. Alright, let's see if I can complete it. I doubt I'll have any trouble completing it, but yeah. So when you first spawn in, you probably actually want to dash and use your 5, and it'll just demolish everything. You can use your 2 once they're all grouped up, and if they're still grouped up and not dead, use just 3. And then you dash over here, 1 and 2. This is with one card. I thought it would be a little bit easier than this with one card, but my HP is also really low. I think my 5 is gone now, so that's not good. Oh, my dash isn't ready. His 4 lasts a really long time. That's like one of the only things I don't like about him. And that his cooldowns are really long. But if you're playing on max graphics, his abilities might be a little bit hard to dodge. Because, what is it? They kind of blend in with the ground a little bit. So if you turn down your graphics to 1, he'll be a little bit easier to dodge. My mouse, what happened? Let's go. Okay, jeez, what the? Alright, he should die there. A lot of people think pros don't understand the struggle of noobs, but that's just not true, because, you know, pros also played the game. They also had to get good. The dimensions are a little bit harder now. Actually, Curse Dimension was way harder than Slime Dimension and Devil Dimension. But that's about the only thing. All the other dimensions were really easy. This 5's almost ready again. You probably want to save that for the boss, though. Unless you really need extra damage. Or if you're like on your last life, which I don't understand why Naruto would be your last life. He's like one of the best characters right now. Not, yeah, he's like the 5th best character or something, maybe 4th. Very good. No. Alright, we're using Saber now. Why does Saber just, her dash, she has a dash, but it's literally just that. It's so bad. Oh no! And now I'm using an actual good character, like Kirito. Let's go ahead and just clear this out. What if I fail? That wouldn't be good. I have a little bit less HP than a Slime Dimension person would have, though. Pretty sure people in Slime Dimension had like 230k. Even if you don't have cards, you have like 200k. But I remember in Slime Dimension having like 270k HP. So I'm missing a lot of my HP here, but let's go ahead and use my 5. Probably shouldn't use my 4, since his moves are spammable. If you have a Kurame, Kirito's a lot better. Not a lot better than Naruto, just a lot better. It's like that with like every character though. Alright, let me cut my cards again. Finally. But let's go ahead and say you just already made it to Devil Dimension. You can go ahead and try and drop Power. She's the 2nd best gem character in the game right now. She was the best until Christmas Saber came. She's just a monster at killing bosses. But now I'm going to show you the meta for everything. Free to pay and play to win. Not play to win, pay to win. So pay to win for the new dimension. Duo, it's Naruto, Kirito, and Shadow Monarch. This is the pay to win. But if you're going solo, it's Gilgamesh and Broly. Not a free to play version. If you're going duo, it's Naruto, Awakened Saber, or Gilgamesh. Probably Gilgamesh actually. Gilgamesh and Kirito. This is the meta team for free to play. And I'm gonna go ahead and use it in a dimension. This is for duo, by the way. For solo, it would be Broly and Gilgamesh. I don't have a good trait on Broly, so I'm gonna be using Kirito instead. So let's go ahead and do this. I haven't used Naruto in a while. Well, I actually just used him for that Slime Dimension run, but it's like the first time I used him in a really long time. I think I used Naruto for Dimension like 6 times. When Halloween Dimension was out, I had to use him a lot because I always died. Pretty pro awesome gamer gaming, so far at least. Feel like I'm gonna mess up somewhere. Didn't get a crit. Let's hope I don't die here. All these mobs do so much damage. Alright. No way. I guess I'll just do that. Alright, that works. These do more damage. I scared my cat. I just like paused there. I don't know what happened. Kind of demolishing Control Devil slash Makima. What time? That was terrible time. That was over 2 minutes. Alright, now time for pay to win version. My personal favorite. This is a part in duo runs that makes duo runs faster. Or if you're using Gilgamesh and Broly, it makes that part faster. Because you usually use either Gilgamesh or Broly right there. Just so you don't have to clear those mobs. I don't think this is a bad run. Usually I get bad runs when I'm recording. I don't think it's my record though, but it's still a pretty good run. Yeah, it's not my record, but good run. It's like 120. Yeah. Now time for raid, free to play, and pay to win. So for raid, my team setup, if I'm doing a normal raid, is Awakened Saber and Awakened Kirito on my assists. And if I had a good trait, it would be Christmas Altar, but I accidentally equipped Partner. And for some reason, even though Makima's better, I can't do as good as I can with Shadow Monarch, so I usually just use Shadow Monarch. I guess I'm just so used to using Shadow Monarch now. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show you because I'm not going to go in 2 different raids. But I'll go ahead and show you the free-to-play version. Free-to-play version will be Christmas Altar. It's literally the same as the pay-to-win version. Raid's just kind of free-to-play. It's just I don't have a good trait on Saber. But back to Shadow Monarch. If you're doing a raid with 100% buffs, then you should probably put the buffs on instead of something even with Partner. You'll do more damage that way. Like if you're doing Chainsaw Man, do Ichigo and Chainsaw Man. Obviously it's pay to win because Ichigo, but if you guys have any more questions, tell me in the comment section down below. Also, I'll just say none of the boss rush characters are worth it except for Gilgamesh now because he's good for time challenge. But if you're not going to do time challenge, oh yeah, and Broly. Broly and Gilgamesh are just good assists. Hoshiba used to be the best character in the game, but he just got outclassed by everyone. He was only useful for dimensions. And now there's so many more better dimension characters now, he's just useless. But if you're at the max dimension, you can go ahead and start buying cards. Also, some of you might have the question, how do you get swords? They're not just a thing, they're on random characters. Like Shadow Monarch, he has swords. Who else has swords? Saber has a sword. Kokushibo has a sword. Shanks has a sword. Kirito has a sword. Tengen has swords. Yoriichi has swords. Normal Saber has swords. Yeah, all of them just have swords. Swords don't do anything extra. It's just for looks. But yeah, guys, help me start a riot for Anime Dimensions so we can get new Divine cards and accessories. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like that, so please do that. I'll see you guys in the next really interesting video where I jump on a trampoline for 27 minutes, 37 seconds, and go inside and go back to sleep. Goodbye.